Hey everybody, Napalm Jed here. Got a video today to talk to you about the Napalm pinch devices that I sell. They're a little bit different from what David Horn sells, and I've been meaning to shoot this video for a while and just got the time to do it today. So I have 3 different types in stock. I want to tell you the differences between all of them so that I can clear all this up and help you make a better decision on what you end up buying. So to give you an idea, I sell the Napalm Pinch Basic and the Napalm Pinch Pro, which are the 2 that I've sold for the longest time. And I also have a hybrid, Napalm Pinch Hybrid in there. So the Napalm Pinch Basic is the closest I have to the original style of adjustable two-hand and one-hand pinch device, which was created by David Horn. That one has steel plates and rubber inserts. Now his had the 6mm and then the 10mm inserts. Mine have 1/4 inch rubber inserts. His were rubber and mine are rubber. These are all hand cut, and it's got the 2-inch hole in the center, and it's got the 15 3/4 inch diameter insert. These will go right in between the plates. Generally, it's real easy for me to just pop the hole right in the center. The slits you can cut out really easily with a pair of scissors or an X-Acto knife style industrial cutting knife, things like that. So that's real easy. So what you can have is the ability to just loosen up your plates a little bit and slide another one in or pull it out. But this is what it looks like. Notice there's no tabs, okay? You get enough of these to make like a 70mm pinch. The normal width of David Horn's pinch is 64mm. So I think I put in an extra one, I think is what it amounts to, is 1 extra one, and you get 70mm. They're all 1/4 inch, which allows you to work really close to the measurements of his 2-hand pinch as well. So that's the basic. Now, understand that this will be a little bit heavier shipping. So, I think it weighs something like 35 pounds or something like that with all the rubber inserts. So that's a little bit heavier than the other things that I'm going to show you. The steel plates are like 12 or 13 pounds themselves. So right there, you're starting off with 24 to 26 pounds. And then the inserts are quite a bit heavier. Now, I also sell the Napalm Pinch Pro. So what you get there is 6 inserts. 4 of them are 10mm thick. 2 of them are 6mm thick. So altogether, you get 40 and 12. That's 52mm worth of inserts, and then the 2 outside plates. So what I've got here is 2 of the types of inserts. This is a 10mm slit insert. You can see it's got the slit cut in it. This is a 6mm slit insert. It's got the slit cut in it. You also get 10mm inserts with just a hole, and the idea there is they're always supposed to stay inside the implement. They're not supposed to come out, so that your minimum width is about 12mm plus 20, 32mm. All right. You notice on the Pro, and this is the main thing that sets them apart. These are made out of plastic, but they also have these tabs on the side. They originally started up higher, and I had them moved down here. So the idea is you can loosen up your plates a little bit, and you can pop these in and out real easily. And it's even more simple to do this with the tabs. So that's why I call these ones the Pro. Really, I'm just thinking of possible names to call it, and I came up with Pro and Basic. All right. The main in most cases, if you're going to run competitions, having tabs on your inserts makes it really easy to change widths. Whether you have a quick change apparatus for your pipe and plates and collars or not, either way, it's a lot easier to change your widths when you have tabs on your inserts. So if you're going to be running competitions and you have to change the widths for the competition, it's a really good idea to have inserts with tabs. If you are doing training with multiple people at the same time, maybe you and your training partner or partners each use different widths, then what you can do is use these tabs to make quick changes between widths, and then that way you're able to get a little bit more training in that given time, because you don't have to completely break the implement down in order to take inserts out. So it's something for speed, basically. Alright, so at this point we've covered the basic, which is just rubber inserts, 1/4 inch thick, no tabs. The Pro, which is 6 and 10 millimeter inserts. Some of them just have a hole, some of them have slits, and they all have tabs. Now the Hybrid. I got an order of these in, and the inserts were far too thick. It was an error. So this is what's called the Hybrid. So they all came in like 13 to 14 millimeters. They all have tabs. Some of them have slits, but they're all pretty much the same thickness. So because they're larger, you're going to miss certain widths. So what I do, I call it the Hybrid because along with these inserts, you also get 2 of the 1/4 inch black rubber inserts. So it allows you for a little bit more adjustability. Does it make much difference what tabs you have as far as the amount of weight you're able to lift? You know, really it doesn't matter. I've seen I've broken records myself on the old style with just rubber and with plastic inserts. They weren't these types of plastic inserts, but they were plastic inserts nevertheless, and they're significantly lighter than rubber inserts. So I would say that the difference that it makes is negligible at best, and it doesn't really matter. The thing that it does make a difference for is the adjustability and the speed at which you can change the widths of that you're pinching on. So like I said, if you and your partners all use different widths, these things make it really easy to change the widths because of the tabs. As far as pricing, the basic with all rubber is $199. The Pro with all plastic and different widths is $229, and then the Hybrid I sell for $199 at the cost of the same cost as the basic. Okay, and remember with the Hybrid you get the plastic inserts as well as 2 rubber inserts for some adjustability there. All right, now when you buy a 2-hand pinch setup, everybody lives in different places. So usually what I do is I wrap everything up in cardboard, a double cardboard wrap. I completely envelop it in 2 lengths of cardboard so that it's protected, and I take it to the post office with your mailing address and get you an actual shipping quote. This is generally at a minimum of 30 bucks for East Coast, and then for West Coast it can come up to 50 or 60 bucks. There's also insurance that you can purchase on top of that, and that is usually, I believe, $3.30 if memory serves. Sometimes for shipping options, I always use USPS, by the way, the actual post office. Occasionally, you have the option of priority mail and then what they call standard mail. And standard mail is usually about $10 to $15 cheaper. Sometimes the difference is a little bit more. But here in the last year and a half, I'd say, I don't always have the option for standard mail. The prices are the same, so we just go with priority. The difference, if you're wondering, the only difference I can tell you is A, price, and then B, I guess the policy is if the truck is full and you're shipping with the standard option, the standard shipping option, if their truck is full, they may not take it from the warehouse to the delivery point if they don't have room, or if they don't want to, or if they're having a bad day. I don't know what the reasoning is. That's only happened one single time to my buddy up in Massachusetts. I'm sorry for the delay, and you're getting your pinch. That was a couple of years ago. Today, I don't even think he would have that option, because you really only have that option when I go West Coast, like mountain area and stuff. I'm on the East Coast. So I guess that's about it as far as the information on the devices. You can buy inserts alone. I forget the prices exactly. I can get that for you if you have a question. So if you think you can source the steel yourself, then you're all set. Any other questions, please get a hold of me. And like I said, I think I have 3 or 4 of each of these in stock right now. Actually, I have plenty of the basic that, well over 4. I don't know how many I have, honestly, because I have a whole roll of rubber that I can cut up. But they're not cut up yet. I would need time to cut them. Right now, I think I have 1 or 2 of those already in stock. But plates enough for 3 or 4. I've got enough for several sets. And I know a lot of people have asked about them recently with the King Kong of grip competition coming up, because it's one-hand pinch in there. Also, Gripness is coming up at the end of the year, and I believe that's going to have 2-hand pinch in it. So the need is always there for the adjustable pinch device, because it takes place in so many competitions. It really is the most fair way of competing in a pinch event. You have a lot of events where you're using a fixed block that attaches to a loading pin, and that may be a great size for some people, but it may be absolutely terrible for other people. And the nice thing about the adjustable 2-hand pinch and 1-hand pinch event is you can figure out what your optimal width is, and that helps you tremendously in being able to pinch your heaviest numbers. So again, any other questions, please let me know. Please feel free to leave a comment, and you can get a hold of me through my website, dieselcareer.com, if you're interested in one of these devices. Thanks, and all the best in your training. Take care.